Welcome back to Image Station, your source for anything and information, including, obviously, vampire hunting through a castle, and TV and movies. I'm your host, Jackson Small. Last time, I told you my thoughts about the first Castlevania. To summarize, it's a great game, but it is very, very hard. So, now I'm going to talk to you all about the sequel, which, I mean, you guys already know is a piece of crap because of the Angry Video Game Nerd, so... Without further ado, if I can get everything to just adjust perfectly how I want it. There we go. You're going to be doing this from a different angle because my phone apparently tried to die on me while I was recording the last one. So I have to keep you on the charger while also playing the game. So without further ado, and with controller in hand, let's dive into why Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest is such a piece of garbage. There we go. Alright, so as you can see, it already looks a good bit different than the last game. Because the last one, it was very linear and you started in the castle. This one, you start in a village. And you have a very downgrade whip already. So, problem number one with this game is that no one wants to help you. The villagers won't tell you anything useful or give you clues onto what's going on. So that's problem number one. Number two is that this is an adventure game, or as the angry video game nerd will call it, a where the fuck do you go kind of game. And because of that, well, like I said, you have no idea where the fuck to go. So the only thing you can really do is climb down the stairs, head out of the village, and immediately try to fight monsters. There's also problem number two. The enemy placement is fucking horrible. Now you play as Simon Belmont here, obviously, rather than Trevor. And I'm already dead. They also picked the worst spots to put... Oh, yeah, that too, that horrible box. And I'm dead again. I think you already see the problem. Like, you can't do nothing. Well, let's start over. You literally can't do nothing. You go even one spot, and you die. Like, the game itself is so damn cheap. By the way, I'm using a little extra thing from my Xbox to skip all this meandrous walking. And that's just holding the R trigger will fast forward. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. Let's try going this way this time. There we go. Okay, so tip number one. When you play this game, start by going to the right and not the left. You go to the left, you die. Because the enemies will take way too long to kill. This was also the introduction of these skeletons, which you're going to start seeing more in the other Castlevanias. I just gotta time it. Now, it still has the atmosphere of Castlevania, and graphically it still looks good, but this new gameplay style, it just doesn't work for this kind of game. And that box is so annoying. I think one watch of Angry Video Game Nerd will tell you about that one. Not to mention, you still get knocked back if you get hit, so... You have to be very... And I'm dead again. The only thing you can do for right now is try to run. Just run. because there's just too much shit on the screen. Now, as you play through the game, you'll find better stuff, but you start off pretty much entirely defenseless. So, you pretty much have nothing but your whip and your wits. And that's not a bad idea on paper. The problem is they did it so poorly. Because it doesn't feel like it fits in Castlevania, number one. Number two, they don't tell you where to go, so you have to figure it all out yourself, which, I mean, for a kid is going to be impossible. And number three, as you can see, it's still too damn hard. Like, I know Castlevania is no stranger to difficulty, but, like, you can't even kill a bat. What is this stupid nonsense? And you can't go in towns at night, so you have to try to, like... You're pretty much on your own wits to fight through everything in the... I'm dead again. Everything in this game is so freaking cheap. You keep walking to the right, you're just going to keep finding more enemies and more problems and more hazards, and you're going to fall in the lava. Just like this. And then you can pretty much do nothing because then the ghost chases you and doesn't. That's the game. As you can see, it sucks ass. So, yeah, I'm not doing a 12-minute recording of this one. And I already had to restart it once. So, yeah. Game's too hard. The only way to play it right is if you have a guide next to you. If you have a guide or a walkthrough to tell you what to do, it's not as bad. But if you try to just play it blindly, like that, you're simply fucked. There's literally no way to play this game without a guide. Add all that together, you have what is one of the worst Castlevanias. Not the worst. I would argue Castlevania 64 is worse than this, but this is definitely the worst one of the NES trilogy. And the one that I can't bring myself to play no matter how much I would like to beat it. Like, trust me, I would love to beat this game, especially because from what I've heard, the final boss is one of the easiest in video game history. So, but getting to him is a bitch, so I'm just going to stop right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this almost every single day. And I'll see you guys next time when we talk about the next game in the series, Dracula's Curse, aka Castlevania 3. I fucked that up horribly. I'm sorry. It's late at night. Give me a break. But that's it for now. I'll see you next time for Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse.